Good morning, everyone. Betty Bear from Betty Bear's Nomadic Travels again. I'm at a Craggy Wash. This is my second year here at Craggy. I'm at Craggy Wash, and I've been under the weather this is my third day, so I haven't been even out of my trailer until today. So I was a little bit nervous about it, and I was thinking maybe I had the big, but I didn't. So I just am feeling under the weather. My bones ached a little bit. I didn't have all the rest of the symptoms. I just wasn't feeling good. So I parked myself. Let me show you where I parked, actually. There's my little tiny house down there. My pickup. So I parked, actually that motorhome that was right next to me wasn't there yesterday, so he came in last night. But anyway, I parked here, and I've been staying away from everybody. I haven't talked to anybody, and this is my third day except to talk to my daughter and my grandkids. But anyway, I'm going to climb up this. I'm going to try. I'm still not 100%, so I'm going to try this right here. And it's not that far up there. It's just a little ways up there, but it's a little rocky and a little treacherous. But I want to get up there just to see what the view's going to be up there. And if everything works okay, let me show you this other one over here that I'd like to get up today too. If I'm up to it, is that one up there. And you can see the size of that camper up there. So it's a pretty good little jaunt up there. But I'd like to get up there because I think the view is going to be really good. So let's give it a try and see how far I get today. So far, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The rocks are a little bit, like that kind of thing. They're kind of loose underneath your feet, but so far, not too bad. Well, this is my view from up here. I can't make it all the way to the very top because looks like you kind of have to be a little on the rock climbing thing to get up that high. And I don't know that I can do that, but again, you got to be careful and do what your gut says. My gut says, I think I'm not going to go that little bit higher there just because I'm afraid I might get stuck up there or can't come back down. But I got 3/4 plus of the way up here. And I knew the view was going to be great. There's let's see if I can get in closer to it. The Colorado River that goes up to Lake Havasu. Can you see it? There you go. It's the Colorado River. And Lake Havasu is... And this is what I would like to have... Right there, that one is what I would like to have tried next. I might wait for a couple hours and see how my lungs are doing and see how things are feeling. But anyway, what a view. Look here. And my tiny house is, where are you, Mr. Tiny? There she is right there. Tiny, tiny, tiny. There's my tiny house. I hope you can hear me. The wind's picking up. It's my tiny house and my truck. So anyway, I made it up quite a little bit. I'm going to be cautious, but the view is beautiful up here. As you can see, there's that big hedge of rocks up there. See if I can get them up there. I think if I tried hard, I probably could get up there, but I'm good right here. This was quite a little ways. I got to show this. Me in those hidey holes. Look what I found. I'm not going to get too close because it might be a snake hidey hole, but look at that. Oh, I know somebody lives in there. Look at that. All right, buddy, I'm on my way. Well, I made it down. The sun's so bright, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't know what you can see anyway, but I made it down. My tiny house is way way over there. I don't know how I got down to this side of the, I don't know how I got down from here, but shoot. Anyway, I'm heading back over to the tiny house. Well, let's talk a little bit about, not that I know anything about it, because obviously I wasn't very prepared. What happens when you are sick as a nomad? What happens if you have a heart attack? What happens if you have a stroke? What happens? You know, I got to thinking about that. I was talking to a friend of mine, a nomad friend of mine, and he said he had some heart issues, and he just got into quartzite, and he had some heart issues, and he had to talk to his doctor, and they worked through it. But you know, I said, you're locked up at night, aren't you? And he says, yeah. And I said, well, I'm locked up too at night. And, you know, no one knows I'm here. No one knows you're where you're at. And as nomads, a lot of times no one knows where we're at. So, you know, my daughter and I had this long conversation about it the other day. And she says, well, Mom, you need to have one of those, I don't even know what they're called because we're going to look into it, like a tracker of some kind. If I text you on this tracker and it'll, satellite will try to find you, and if you don't answer, then I know where to send emergency services and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, it might be a really good idea, because I have like a first aid kit. That's it. I got a first aid kit that's got band-aids and gauze. And so if I physically hurt myself, as opposed to breaking a leg, you know, if I physically hurt myself and get cut, I can take care of that. But I brought ibuprofen, and that's it. So I really didn't even bring anything that could help me maybe if I got COVID, or maybe if I just got a cold. I don't have any cough medicine. I don't have any of that stuff. So, you know, as prepared as I feel like I am, I'm not. And I think a lot of us are not either. So when I do go back, I'm over by Craggy Wash. I told you that. And that's north of Lake Havasu. Really a nice little spot. I do like it because the wind goes through here. It makes it nice and cool. And yet I still got sun for my panels. But anyway, when I leave here, I think I am going to stop at a Walmart or a pharmacy or something and just pick up some nighttime cold, pain reliever, cough medicine, that kind of stuff, you know. And my other daughter truly believes in Emergency, which is that little packet that tastes like orange, and you take it every day if you're feeling a little, like even a remote little bit of something happening. She swears that, you know, it will help fight it off. So, and I'll pick up a few things and I'll have them in my my first aid box that I have. So anyway, you know, that being said, you know, I think I'm prepared, and you think you're prepared. Maybe you're not. Maybe you need to think about, you know, because I think about, you know, I'm 60, I'll be 66 pretty soon. And I think about, my mom had a stroke at 72, I think. And she's Japanese, so the stroke side of her family, every one of her sisters and brothers have died of a stroke. Every one of them. And mom had a stroke, but she didn't die, but she had a dementia. And so that's what was her demise. But anyway, what happens if I have a stroke? What happens if I have a heart attack? I need to be prepared. You need to be prepared. I think all of us need to be prepared, because I can't post a video and say, oh, I'm having a stroke, you know, come and save me. I can't do that. So I need to have a way of communicating to people. And you know what? I'm locked up tighter than a drum here. And I got that one tiny little window, and I don't know how they're going to get in here, but I suppose if I was dying, they'll figure out a way to get in here. So anyway, that was kind of my thought today when I was climbing up that rock, because I am not 100%. I do feel a little under the weather, and I am way better today. And this is day 3, like I said, than I was the other day. So anyway, if you're a nomad, step back and think about, even if you're 25-year-old nomad, step back and think about what you need if you have an emergency. Let's say a broken leg, a broken arm, you get a head injury. You need to be prepared and have the things that you need. And I can't tell you what they are, because I'm not a medical doctor. If it was my grandson, he could tell you everything you needed to have, because he is a doctor. But anyway, I think we just all need to step back a little bit and say, you know what, being a nomad's great. And I love it. I absolutely love being a nomad, and I wouldn't change it for nothing. I'm looking forward to building my tiny cabin. I'm looking forward to taking off in that thing. But at my age, there's things that I need to be prepared for. And I think I'm going to take that step and try to get a little bit more prepared. So anyway, this is going to be a short little video. Again, I'm at Craggy Wash. I'm going to be over at back to Quartzite on the 16th, on or around the 16th, probably more like the 15th. And There's another YouTuber, and his name is Brian from Adventure Van Man. He's going to have a meetup. And he said we're all welcome to go hang out at his little meetup, and he's going to be there for the, the whole duration of the RTR. And I think I'm going to go find his location. We don't know what it is yet. He's going to post it here real soon. So anyway, if you're a nomad, think about it. Think about what you need to have. Think about, even though you think nothing's going to happen. See, I don't take any medication at all. I don't take anything. And I take a ibuprofen if I have a headache, and that's it. I mean, I take vitamins and, that kind of stuff, but I don't take anything. So, but I do need to think about that kind of thing, because if something does happen, I really don't want to die out here. I mean, if I'm dead, I'm dead. And I just don't want my family to have to find me out here dead, So anyway, if you guys made it this long at this short little video, it's a little bit boring, but I think it's something to think about. So if you made it this long, give me a little like, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon, and so that way you know when another video comes up. And thank you so much for being here. Again, I told you that I have over 2,000 subscribers now. Thank each and every one of you, and I'll catch you guys in Quartzsite. Talk to you later. Bye.